Okay, as far as upcoming games in relation to 2020 is concerned, one of the few games to be on the lookout for is an action adventure title called 12 Minutes. And basically, it's a game developed by Luis Antonio, who is basically an artist who worked at gaming companies such as Rockstar Games and Ubisoft. And I believe he left to be an indie game developer. And this is one of the big games that he is going to be working on, and it's a game that's going to be published by Annapurna Interactive. It's supposed to be released for Microsoft Windows and Xbox One in 2020, and as far as an official release date is concerned, we still don't have a release date for 12 Minutes. And the concept of the game is pretty interesting because it is played from a top-down perspective, and pretty much players have to take various actions to prevent a specific scenario from occurring in 12 minutes, and they'll have multiple chances to redo the 20 to do the 12 minutes to take different actions to make sure a certain scenario don't play out. And this scenario is actually rather interesting because basically in the course of 12 minutes, a man learns that his wife is pregnant, and a police officer arrives at their apartment and accuses the wife of murder a couple of years prior to that event, and basically he tries to arrest her, and basically in the process ends up knocking out the husband. He ends up murdering the wife and her unborn child. So basically you can restart that over and over, and it's not clear on what the goal is, but you have to find the best possible scenario to resolve the situation, which is something that's it's a pretty interesting concept. It's something that you don't really see in video games nowadays. Also, the idea of well, basically the story itself, even though it's about just one particular event that occurs in the course of 12 minutes, it's pretty dark. And I'm not quite sure what the rating for this game is going to be. It could be rated T because it seems way too dark to be rated E for everyone, and it's not enough blood and gore for it to be rated M for mature, so I could probably get like a T rating or whatever. But this is a game that is actually quite interesting, and it's something that gives players endless possibilities and ways to try and achieve a new outcome in the course of 12 minutes. And the interesting thing about this game is that it's definitely going to take longer than 12 minutes for players to probably complete this game, because maybe it's intended so that you have to keep restarting the 12 minutes over and over and over and over. There's probably some type of abstract concept about the plot in the game itself that we just don't know about. But as an action adventure title, it looks like it's very interesting. It's single player only, and we don't know if it's going to be ported for any other console such as Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation 4. At least there has been no announcements of it being ported to any other consoles outside of the Xbox One and Microsoft Windows. So as far as the release date for 12 minutes is concerned, we do not know when it's going to be. And this is a game that had initially premiered back in PAX East in 2015. It was supposed to be released in 2016. And basically we saw the game shown off at an Xbox press conference from Microsoft during E3 2019, and now we do know it's going to be released sometime next year, and it's going to be interesting to see how popular this game becomes and whether or not more info about 12 minutes will be revealed between now and its official release date in 2020.